Right in the middle. Hey, on Trojan, and I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove. Bastard. Yeah.
Rap niggas lame, but I play at my name. I still hit the shit when I shot with no aim. These really red diamonds, so we not the same.
All right, so we got Trojan off the porch with us today.
Yo, what's happening?
How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling real good to be in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, you drove up from Savannah, right?
Yeah, man. 4 hours, 3.5.
That ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad, but y'all got some crazy drivers up here, though. You know, it's like life or death. Coming up here for real.
It's like the Indianapolis 500, man. People just speeding. They trying to get here, man.
For real.
So what's life like in Savannah these days, man?
Ain't nothing really changed. Slow motion. When it comes to Savannah, man, it's more like a tourist attraction. You know, if you're an older person, Savannah's great. If you my age, you want to get the hell on. It's boring. It ain't nothing to do. It's just a relaxing type city. But you got the other side too. But if you avoid that side and you just chilling, it ain't nothing to do with this. You just ready to go.
Real shit, man. What was your childhood like down there?
I came from I started out bouncing household to household. Like my mom, I ain't seen her since I was 7, 8. So it started right there with her. I ain't really had no stability with her. So I stayed with my dad, but then he died my senior year of high school. So
oh wow,
yeah, when I was 17, going toward my senior year of high school. So after that, I was basically just happening to be basically the leader of the household after that.
Did you have other siblings?
Yeah, I got a lot of siblings, but on my dad's side, I got my little brother and my little sister, and that's what I was looking after after he passed away.
So who were you guys staying with after he had passed?
My stepmom, his wife.
Okay.
But she's like my mom because she always been there. Basically since my other mom left.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically like my mom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what was it like stepping up to the plate as the man of the house at just 17 years old, man?
I don't know. It was just I just had to do it. I ain't really had no choice. Mm-hmm. It's my little brother, he is in elementary.
Oh wow.
My little sister, she was just maybe getting to high school, or maybe she probably still in middle school, maybe. So it's they can't get nothing by themselves. So I basically had every extra little dollar I had, I would spend it on them. You know.
Yeah. Were you working a job back then?
Yeah, I got my first job when I was 15 at Crystals.
Crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah. You cooking?
Yeah, I was cooking. Before that, I used to rate yards and I used to be the sweet boy at the barber shop. I was doing every little thing to try to get some money. And then after that, it ain't turned until later on until I just started doing the hustle thing until 18, 19. Okay. That's when I started doing yeah.
So would you say that's when you jumped off the porch when you were 18, 19? Or were you off the porch before that?
I don't know. I say before that because I wasn't doing nothing illegal to get money when I was 14, 15, 16. But I had to get money to provide at that age already. So I felt like at that time I was already off the porch because I had somebody to take care of already. You know?
Sure. So what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons you learned while growing up?
Don't take life for granted. Don't take people for granted. And cherish them while they're here. Even though I cherished my dad when he was here, it just it was so instant. It's damn, if I knew that, and even if I knew it, it's I just talked to him before, you know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy. And ever since then, it's it been happening like that with friends and from high school, people just been dropping off. So it's just it's just crazy. It's just I just cherish life. I'm glad I'm still here. And it's now I look at it being older, it's a blessing. It's well, dang, I hope I can make it that old because I see so many people dropping off, especially in our city. It's I hope, I pray we do make it that far.
Real shit right there, man.
For real.
So how long you been making music now?
Since 2013, I say around 2013. Right after high school, I started making music.
Okay.
I never thought I was on rap, but I don't know, man. I just started rapping after that. So it was something to do.
What did you think you would be doing when you were younger?
I was on NFL, NBA, one of those two, hooping with cuz. Like, I thought, I'm going to go to the league. But when I seen I wasn't dunking, I was like, I'm about to try something else. So, because you got to be rough. You can't dunk.
Real shit, man. You're going to leave you behind, man.
For real, man. And that football, so I started getting older. I was like, yeah, my body can't take that, man. I bruise too easily, man. I can't do it.
They said the average NFL career is only like 3 or 4 years anyway.
For real. And then their contract's not as big, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, then they ain't guaranteed contract. So it's like, they can have that. Might well wrestle or something.
Yeah, you're risking it all for, hopefully that they keep you on the team and everything too. So what inspired you to start making music after high school? Were you just
I don't know, man. Like, it was just like, I don't know what really inspired me. Like, it wasn't really, I don't know. Just started making music. Like,
did you have friends around you that were doing it?
Yeah. I had Cecil. He stayed up here. Cecil was probably one of the first dudes I was close to. Well, Marcus, my cousin Marcus was rapping too. But Cecil, like, he was like my age. So it's like when it came to rapping, like, he was probably one of the first I knew in Savannah that was trying to rap. And then, I don't know, man, the whole city started rapping. I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. Like, around that 2012, 2013 era, like, everybody just started rapping. I don't know what. But, I don't know. But I wasn't really serious back then, though. It was just, like, we just started doing music. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm serious, though.
How long you been taking it serious now?
I've been taking it serious, but when you say that, like, I consider taking it seriously as investing in myself.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I say this year, like 2020.
Okay.
That's how long I've been taking it serious.
Yeah.
Putting all my chips on me.
Definitely, man. Who were you listening to growing up?
Bootsy, elementary. You know, all the Bootsies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all those. We was on that in elementary. Webby. And then in middle school, I shifted to like, but Wayne was going crazy when we was coming up, when he was having all the mixtapes drop. Mm-hmm. And then, that Wayne was going crazy. So Wayne had a period. And then Gucci came. And then when Gucci came, I never left Gucci. Like, it was just like, ever since. But when he dropped So Icy, I wasn't on him yet. Like, I heard it, it was cool, but I wasn't really a Gucci fan yet. But when he started dropping the mixtapes, the Wilt Chamberlains,
I was
a Gucci fan ever since then. So it was just like, that's who I was listening to really the most. Like, Gucci.
Yeah. So how'd you get the name Trojan?
It came like, all right. So my big cousin, man, this is crazy. Like, my big cousin Jonathan, like, he was kind of rapping like when he was younger a little bit, and he said a line in his song. And they'd be like, I'm the Trojan man, I'm having no babies. And I just always remembered that line, but I never thought about it applying to me, right? So I think about the line, but when I wanted to change my name, like because at first I ain't have a rap name, like I ain't really know what I wanted to be called. So when I was thinking about it, I'm like, dang, Trojan sound kind of, I like that. But I'm like, man, I can't be no condom or nothing like that, you feel me? So, so I had to think of something else. So like, I went back to Greek mythology, and the Trojan horse and the war and everything like that. So then I applied the war to everyday life. Like, I'm going through a war by me losing people and overcoming stuff. So that's when I'd be like, okay, I can use it now. But if I didn't find a way to explain it, I wasn't going to never use that
name. All right. So what's the music scene like back at home in Savannah right now?
It's live now. It's live now. Like, it's the most I've seen the city working since forever. Like, I mean, like, everybody know we got camouflage, but we was young back then. Yeah. So I don't really know what the music scene was like back then. I just know it was him. Mm-hmm. And I know Booger came after that. I just know it was them. But right now, as far as the new Savannah, like, now it's turning up. It's like everybody hungry. Like, everybody trying to actually find that way. They just gotta Like, you gotta invest in yourself. Like, that's why I be preaching to the cities. Like, bro, you're not gonna get nothing for free. Like, you gotta bet everything on you. Like, you got to.
Yeah. Are there many platforms out there in Savannah to get your music out?
Nah. Nah, like, we ain't got nothing like this. Like, what we got?
Does the radio play local music?
I do, like, on like a one day, like, I think it's like, Saturday or something like that.
Like during the
they got like
shows?
a local artist day or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not, I don't even listen to the radio. So it's like, it's like, man, I don't know, man. Savannah, we kind of behind. But I feel like we working though, like right now. Something about to happen. I don't know. Something about to happen though. Like, the city coming.
Would you say the artists out there are supportive of each other, or is it more of a competition?
Kind of a competition, but I don't know, it's like two ways. It's like, they competitive one day, next day they like, oh, you hard, or I want to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's mismatch. It's like, I don't know. They got to really find out the formula though. It's like, it's too sometime in my city. It's like, one day you support, next day you don't. Then you don't support right. Then people want to make music with you. They don't want to pay for features. They don't do nothing. It's like, bro, I'm not doing it for fun. Like, I'm trying to actually do something with this, brother. Like, this costs money. Like, everything I'm doing costs money, so I need my money back. But until they understand that you got to spend money to make money, we're going to be stuck.
Real shit, man. And you recently had a billboard in your city, right?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm about to have another one, and I'm about to be on the side of the buses.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That goes back to the investing part, huh?
Yeah. I like it. It was cool. I don't know. I ain't never thought about being on the billboard, but yeah, that was hard. I like that.
What were you advertising on the billboard?
It was just me. It was just like
it was just you, just standing there. What?
It was just me. Like, and it's like the next big thing, Trojan. Follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
And it was just like me, State Farm, and something else. So it's like, yeah, I'm up here. What's up?
So it wasn't to promote a single or an album. It was just more to promote yourself.
It was just more to promote myself and let them know, like, yeah, like, I'm taking this all the way serious now. Like, I'm putting everything behind me. Mm-hmm.
All right. Talk to us about this music video check-in, man. Shot this at a McDonald's while it was open.
Yeah.
How'd you pull that off?
Shout out my boy Torpo. My homeboy Sam, his cousin, he worked at a McDonald's. I just happened to walk up to him one day because I was watching the Drake and Future video, I don't know.
Life is good.
Yeah, Life is Good. Yeah. And that was so hard. I'm like, yeah, that's hard. So I'm like, bro, you think I can shoot a video in y'all restaurant? And he's like, I can ask my manager. He called his manager. He said, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they approved it.
They approved me. Like, it was like, oh, yeah, come on down. They was about to order me a uniform and all that. They were like, oh, well, it's going to take a few days to get you a uniform. I'm like, oh, no. I'm going to just go make like some McDonald's shirts and put it on or whatever. So we made 2 McDonald's shirts. They shut down the lobby, but the drive-thru was still going.
Okay.
And we were just doing whatever, like helping them make stuff, like taking out trash. Like, we were just, it was up.
Did he charge you for that, or you do it off the love?
No, he just did it on love, and they just been like, like, shout us out and shit like that. Yeah.
What was the employee?
So shout out to the crew.
What was the employee's reaction when you show up shooting a music video during their shift?
They were just looking like, who is this? Like, and then when we started, they just fell right in line. Like, they started dancing with me. Like, it's a scene here, you see them dancing. It's like, it was cool. Like, they're fucking with it. Like, I guess they just ain't never seen that like that before in my city because I ain't never seen it before. Yeah. So, but it was cool though. I want to do it again somewhere else.
Did the manager, do you know if he got in trouble from the owner? Has the owner seen it?
I don't know. That's when people ask me which one it was and what I don't need to say it. It's like, I don't know. It is a McDonald's. I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Real shit. You want to keep that plug open.
For real.
All right. Talk to us about the single I See You.
Okay. So I See You was a follow-up after my original single, Roll Call. I See You was a freestyle. It was just like it was kind of like I was kind of talking to my city. Like, it was like on some, I see y'all watching me, so here. So I just said, I see you. Like, my other cousin Thurn, he helped me came up with the name. It's like, yeah, man, that's hard. Like, I see you watching. I kept stressing that. I'm like, man, I see y'all watching. Say something. So he's like, man, call it I see you. And that's how it came about. I love that video though. We was having fun in that video. She had the strippers, drinking, all type of sticks, everything in there, man. It was just crazy.
The rapper lifestyle, right?
Yeah, felt like the rapper lifestyle. I'm loving it right now. It's expensive.
Yeah. So what can you tell us about the song Roll Call then?
Roll Call. All right, so Roll Call is the song that got me like jump started. Like it was like that got me all the way back in it. It was like, okay, I'm a rapper now. Like I want to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't play with this no more. Cause like it was so easy to make, and it was like, I don't know, when I got an attitude, I feel like I make my best songs, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, so I had an attitude that day. I made that song. And then like, shit, I just been feeling good ever since. It was just like, man, I gotta just keep following up. I mean, I want to drop a lot more. I just gotta, it's coming. I'm gonna drop so much more though.
I see you got Guap Talk on the way.
Yeah, I got Guap Talk on the way. I might. I'm supposed to be getting that back today. But yeah, we had the Sprinter. We had everything. We ride around the city. We shot that. We went over the bridge. Had a dance on there too. That was fun. It was so hot that day, man. All of us was in there sweating. Oh God, that day was hell. But yeah, man, that video coming soon, any day now. Probably gonna be on Half Pint Films too. So y'all check that out.
Are you working on a new project right now, or just focus more on the singles and videos?
Singles. I mean, I got a project ready. I could drop a project, but I don't want to, because I feel like I'm gonna have to do too much work, like pushing it, and instead of me like building my buzz some more, dropping these singles, I feel like if I do that, and they just like theme for it more, just like okay, now I should drop. But I don't really like the opposite, like okay, it's a hit mixtape, and I gotta keep pushing it for y'all to know. Cause I be ready to move on to the next thing. I don't really like lingering on something too long.
Yeah. I always tell artists it's easier to push one song, one video than the entire project.
Right. You're just like it's like you don't. It's kind of hard to promote a whole project. It's like I might want one song in particular on there that I really want you to hear, but it's in the middle. It's crazy. Like,
who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
I work with a lot of people. I can't even give you their names. I can give you Cutter name because he's from Savannah. I know his name. Dang, what's your name, bro? I know your name, Cutter. It's Cutter at the end, and he always send me beats. Shout out to you, Cutter. Don't be mad at me. But I've been working with a lot of producers, man. Ever since I started really making music more and more, like you know how they be on your Instagram and everything, be flooding your inbox like, I got beats. So I be like listening to beats all day long. So.
Talk to us about the grind that comes with being an independent artist.
It's fun. It's hard. It's tiring. Like they only see the good side. So we shooting videos, but it costs money, man. That's what I'm all about. Get my money back. For real, man. Like I want my money back. Like y'all see I'm working. Y'all see I'm spending this money on me. I need to. When I do my features and stuff, I need my money back. That's how I recoup. But yeah, the grind, man, it's fun though, man. I like the experience, like going to different things like this and everything.
And you want to remain independent, right?
Yeah. At least until I get the leverage I want. Like, see, I came from selling cars, so like I'm already like on some like working a deal type thing. So it's like, man, look, hey, nah, man, I don't like that. You know, I want this. So it's like, nah, when I get the leverage I want, then I sign a deal. But right now, I know I'm still building my buzz. Like, you ain't about to set me on no deal. Like, nah. I can fund myself, so it's cool.
And that's solid advice for any other upcoming artist, too.
Yeah,
wait till you got that leverage.
Yeah, man, make sure you get some leverage. You not just sign your name to nothing. Like, it's pointless, man.
I saw you recently became a father for the first time, right?
Yeah, I love my son. Darion, baby Trojan. Yeah, baby Trojan. He wild. He wild, man. I want to put him in a video, but he just too young right now. He's too wild. Like,
He's not gonna listen.
He ain't gonna listen at all.
So what has being a father taught you about life?
Man, it's kind of the same. Like when I say when my dad died, like I was pretty much looking at my siblings as my kids, like for real. Like it's like I'm watching over y'all. So it's like the same with him. It's like I want him to have everything. Like I wanted them to have everything. Like the scariest part now is just like I be so scared when he about to like hurt himself. I be so, and it make me so mad. It's like, bro, it's like sit down. I'm like, please don't. And you don't understand. It's like, bro, I don't want you to hurt yourself. I love you so much. Like, just sit down, man. That's the only thing. I'm like overprotective now. Like, I don't want. Then with this corona, it's like I don't want nobody really holding him. I don't want nothing. But it's kind of messing it up too at the same time because they ain't normal. Like, you know, when you little, you going to your grandma's house, you going to your auntie's house. Mm-hmm. With him, he mostly just staying home because you can't really do nothing right now. So he got to get used to people, I guess, a little later on when all this passed. So.
Yeah. That's it. All right. You got a next single picked up?
I got another single coming out?
Yeah, it's going to be Guap Talk or what's after Guap Talk?
Nah, my next single called Yeah Features Cost.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard too. I'm talking shit. It's called Yeah Features Cost. And I'm talking to these artists like, yeah, features cost, dog. Like, what you mean? I don't care what city you from. Like, we the same. It don't matter. It costs.
So pay up.
Yeah, straight up.
All right. Any shout outs before we get you out of
I want to shout out, man. I want to shout out the whole city, man. Shout out family. Shout out everybody, man. You know I'm rocking with all y'all, man. I could name a whole lot of names. I just don't know who Major, Lexus, my dog Mike, everybody else. Ma Dude, I go down the whole list. Sam, everybody, a whole lot of people, man. Like the whole city knows I'm doing this. Y'all support me so I can make it. Okay.
Rap niggas lame, but I play at my name. I still hit the bitch when I shot with no aim. These really red diamonds, so we not the same. The king of the jungle, I cannot be tamed. A whole lot of money.